Just give me a reason to keep my heart beating. Don't worry, it's safe right here in my arms. As the world falls apart around us, all we can do is hold on, hold on.
What is up, guys? This is DT Ninja here to bring you my latest Bleach live reaction. This is going to be chapter 645. Yes, guys, last week was freaking epic. The chapter of the year in my eyes. I really wanted to do, a review, and I might do one, but I just didn't have time this past week. It was a holiday weekend, and yeah, I just didn't have time to do one, so anyway, obviously we had, the end of the fight between Mayuri and Pernita, or, the god's left hand, and we got, closure between Mayuri and his daughter. That was very interesting, almost like him, slipping into the dream of his, of his daughter, growing, and the fact that we got that at the end, that was really neat. I really enjoyed it. Then we had, Zaraki's team, Ikaku, and, they were just so appreciative of Mayuri, and that was really cool to see as well. Yumachika and Ikaku, both of them, kneeling down, saying thank you so much, for saving Zaraki, and now, Toshiro is back. A lot of people, diss Toshiro, but that kid is really cool. I really like his character, and Matsumoto is in that capsule as well, so when she wakes up, she's one of my favorite female characters, so I cannot wait. And then the idea, the sniper is, just destroying the vice captains, one by one, using a sniper. I really hate this character, and I've stated it many times why. He's poorly developed, this character is very, just not what I really expected, and I just don't like him. Yeah, I mean, he's a coward, he's just, I know that's his, what he is, he's a sniper, but still, I don't know, it just, for Bleach, it's just so, I just don't like him. But anyway, we get the idea that the vice captains, they've been defeated, a lot of them, and then we don't even see Byakuya, which is kind of interesting, and I know he is very strong, very, very strong, so I know he's not gone. But some of the vice captains are not there. Obviously, we got Shinji, we got Urahara, and now Shunsui, and obviously Renji and Rukia are there as well. But then, Shunsui's like, I'm just gonna make this guy, reveal himself. So he just basically jumps out, and then he gets hit on purpose, basically, to reveal where he, started, where this guy is, and he ended up right behind him. So that's where we are, right in this chapter. So let's get to it. Shunsui versus Lille Baro, which is Sniper. Alright, so, or, I like to call him Sniper, but he's technically the X-axis, okay, but it's really annoying. I don't like his character. I cannot wait till Shunsui destroys this fool. Alright, so let's get to it. What's going on? So it says, teleporting over a great distance, and that's another thing. The dude teleported. Yo, the captain teleported to where he is, and he was very far away, so that was really awesome. Alright, so he teleports from a very long distance, and Kyoryaku arrives. The very existence of the Soul Society on the line. The ultimate game of life and death begins. What's going on from such a great distance? There's no way I gave myself away. And how was this guy able to get around my back in an instant. Huh? That's a cool color page. Don't tell me you've never played Daruma-san Fell Over. It's a kid's game. I've heard of it before. What the hell fell over? Ah, I'll take it as a no. Well, being who you are, I guess it only makes sense that you were raised in a different culture from us. Anyways, that aside, and Air says, Daruma-san ga Koronda, a Japanese kids game. And for more info, see comments at the end of the chapter. Yeah, see, I knew that. Interesting. I've heard of it. Okay, next one. For you to be able to follow me all the way out here, your skills have improved quite a bit. Nanao-chan. Yo! Wow. Wow, that's very interesting. That doesn't exactly feel like you're complimenting me right now. I am. However, this one's going to be a handful, so you had put my mind at rest if you return to the group. Not happening. Glad we're on the same page. In that case, inform the others that you'll be going on ahead of them. Fine, I'll relay that message and be right back. Captain. So Nanao followed him, and her powers are just as interesting as Kyoryaku's. Alright, if you kick the bucket before I get back, I'll shave off all your chest hair off your lifeless corpse. Damn. That's cruel. We're talking about my defining characteristic. Jeez. The things that come out of her mouth really starting to remind me of Risa-chan. Yeah, Lisa, right. Are we done with the chit-chat? Jeez, no need to be so rude. We have gathered intel on all of you from all the previous battles. Your Zanpakuto's ability to turn children's game into reality. I take it that's what you showed me just now. So you managed to pry all the way into the happenings of the Spirit King's castle. Quite well informed, aren't you? Although it only makes sense that an Arankar wouldn't have played Daruma-san Fell Over. And Daruma-san Fell Over, whoever's it, closes their eyes and calls a phrase repeatedly. The ultimate goal of the game is to try to catch the people that are still moving. There are 3 rules. First, whoever is it must be in a place where they can be seen by all other players. Second, if the players are seen moving by whoever's it, then they lose. Lastly, if the players can touch whoever's it before they're seen, they win. I see. So it's chocolate and glace. Oh, you've got a game like this then? So what's that like? In order for you to start that game, you must be able to see the Ryatsu being released from its attack. In order to touch the person who's it before being seen, you become able to move on the trajectory towards its Ryatsu, traveling across the shortest possible distance. During that time, whoever's it sees only an illusion of you standing still. Does that sound about right? Most of these rules make everything very convenient for you, but if you're seen moving, you lose. That must mean if I, at any time, realize the illusion and see through it, you'll die. Well done. I'm glad you're quick on the uptake. It saves me the trouble. Saves you the trouble? Telling me of the rules of this is a mistake, is it not? Now you won't be able to use this game anymore. And he's like, not at all. I love his confidence, you know. It just makes me, you know, like, wow, this guy's got, you know, even more up his sleeve, and this is all part of his plan. It's only when we both know the rules that one can call it a game, wouldn't you agree? Ah, by the way, I hate to nitpick, but there is one thing you misunderstood. That version of me that you saw not moving earlier? That wasn't an illusion. You were in face, seeing the real me and all of my glory. What? The senses by which you feel and pick up on Ryatsu. They're known as Reikaku or Ryatsu Chikaku. Every person that has Ryatsu subconsciously uses both their sense of vision and their Reikaku at the same time in order to see. And when concentrating in the midst of battle, Reikaku takes over an overwhelming amount of perception. In other words, your subconscious begins to stop seeing with your eyes. So back there, you mistook my Ryatsu for me. I consolidated it together, hardened it, and left it there just for you. Cut the bullshit. There's no way just by doing that I'd mistake it for you. Oh, but you would. I am Captain Commander of Gote 13. Kyoryaku Shunsui. Yo! He just introduces himself again. I am Captain Commander of the Gote 13. Kyoryaku Shunsui. Oh, yo, that is epic. And now it's charging him. Yo, he busted his gun already. Daruma-san fell over here. I told you, you can't use this game anymore. So the X-Axis thinks he's actually got him. And, you know, the gun is there. And it's in the shape of an X, obviously. And he thinks he's got him, so he's like, game over. What the hell? What just happened? Looked like a... That is... I'm trying to figure out what the hell just happened. Kubo? What the hell did you just do? Let me go back. Okay, maybe I missed a panel. It says, over here, I told you. And then it shows a shadow. Okay, yeah, it shows a shadow. Okay. So then the shadow, it makes him fall up. So he hit him, apparently. That's what I call a reaction. This is the first time anyone's been able to dodge an attack from the Kage Oni on the first shot. The Shadow Demon. That's right, okay, now it makes sense. Don't make me repeat myself. We have intel on all of you from every single one of your battles up till now. While none of you have intel on any of us. And here I thought I dodged it. So he got him? You gotta give me something here. It wouldn't be fair if you didn't at least share a little bit. Who said anything about fighting fairly? See, this is why I hate this bastard. He doesn't even fight like a man. I mean, Although I don't think telling you the basics will put me at any disadvantage, so be it. Sternritter X, the X-axis. Ligerier what? I thought it was Lille Barreau. Okay, this is... What? Sternritter X, the X-axis, Ligerier Varro. My power is the power to pierce through anything and everything. Oh, bullshit. Your power is bullshit. That's what it is. With the power such as this, the very concept of dodging has no meaning. Okay, and then he just hit Shunsui. You seem quite fond of my shadows, no? You got that look of how did you dodge it all over your face. Don't strain yourself. He basically hit Kodiaku's head off and supposedly hit him in the head, and he dodged it. And then he's like, you got the look at how did I dodge it all over your face. Don't strain yourself. Just as I said, there's no way I could dodge it. What you fired at was simply an after image. This is called Kage Okuri, a game where by staring hard enough at your shadow, you can project an after image onto a different location. If someone with such reikaku as you is looking, an extremely lifelike afterimage would be left behind. Note, a Japanese game known as Chicha no Kage Okuri. Essentially, you stand by the sun and make a shape with your shadow and stare at it for 10 seconds. Ideally, it's being cast on white pavement or something. Then you look straight up at the sky and you should have an after image. Okay. For the most frightening part of children's play is when they decide on a whim what to play next. You have to be a mind reader to know what was coming next. No matter what fun or pleasure they bring, once they take hold of your hand, that's the end. They're going to suck you in, come hell or high water. The game runs deeper. Since I've already gotten a hold of your hand, we may as well play until one of us drops dead. Yo! In this chapter, we saw Nanao-chan. Now, we saw her and she was right behind Shunsui. So I'm thinking, like, man, her power and her speed is right up there. So, like, is she captain level now? Like, especially when we saw her, kind of incapacitate Hashwaltz a little bit, with that barrier. And now we see her right behind Shunsui. So, yeah, and he actually expected her to be there, so that was really interesting. I really enjoyed that. I wonder, how powerful is Nanao-chan now? How powerful is she? Yeah, but that's just one thing I wanted to state here, and yeah, I cannot wait to see Shunsui's Bankai versus the X-axis. Now, the X-axis obviously is really smug. I don't like the guy, but, he's a character, so what can you do, But anyway, this chapter was really epic. I really enjoyed the whole idea, explaining about the kids' games. That was interesting. But the one thing that was a little confusing is at the end, it was supposed to talk about Daruma-san fell over, but it didn't talk about that. It talked about another game. So I do know the game. I haven't played it, but I'm just saying I've heard of it before. But yeah, I like the idea that Shunsui's, telling the rules, and he's like, only when you know the rules can we play the game. So, a kid at heart. I really enjoy his character. And he's really confident. Obviously, he has something up his sleeve. Obviously, his Bankai. But even so, that shadow is amazing. Jumping up from behind. And another thing, the after image, that reminded me of like Goku's attack. Remember the after image technique that Goku could make just from his speed alone, and that's kind of what it is. It's like a shadow, and it's so fast, and it basically produces basically his subconscious believes that that's the real thing. So when he shot Shunsui, that was actually an after image. So yeah, it seems that Shunsui has the upper hand here, but we'll see what the X-axis pulls off. Maybe he has, what's interesting is there wasn't really, a holy form that we've seen from the elites yet. Is there a holy form? And if there is he already in it? I mean, is this what he means by, I can destroy anything? I think that's just bullshit. Bullshit saying he can destroy anything. And I think it was also bullshit saying he, doesn't shoot bullets. It's a target, because we saw bullets being fired when he fought Oetsu, and he tried to take that back, making him sound all, strong and everything. But basically, he's a big coward. He stole powers. I can understand that's part of the story, but at the same time, I hate his character. I just hate that guy. Who wants to see this guy get blown into oblivion? Because I do. I can't wait to see Shunsui blow him into oblivion, and we don't have to look at his ugly face anymore. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my live reaction. Yeah, that's pretty much it.